Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're true. I'm Dara, real estate investor, entrepreneur, and consultant out of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to Barbara B&B. This is my first Airbnb, and I call her Barbara B&B because that's the name of the street, and I just thought it was really catchy to call her Barbara B&B. So take a good look. So I'm very excited to show you guys the whole process and a little bit of background. I got this property from a homeowner as a rental arbitrage method for Airbnb. So we're renting it out, and they are allowing us to run our Airbnb business out of their home. So we had to furnish it, and that whole process took about 4 to 5 weeks from the time that we signed the lease and paid our first month's rent to the time that I was able to list the unit on Airbnb. So I think that may be about average, but this is a pretty big house. It's bigger than you would think. It's more than meets the eye. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 kitchens, 2 laundry areas. There's an upstairs and a basement. So you will see all of that in the finished product. But I'm very excited to show you guys the journey. This is something different for me and my business and for my channel. I normally have just been wholesaling or doing traditional rentals. So this is my first baby. It took a lot to get here, and I really am very happy and excited with the finished product and the whole entire process. And I will definitely keep you guys posted on the whole journey of me growing this Airbnb business. This is actually a 3-in-1 unit, meaning that the whole house, like I said, is 5 bedrooms. So you could rent out the whole house, or you could just rent out the upstairs or just the downstairs. So those are the 3 listings that I have. So I think that was a home run deal for my very first Airbnb. Just get into it. Get into the process from day one, from shopping and designing and picking out furniture. I had to go through Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and Amazon, big box stores like Walmart, smaller stores like Ollie's or the Dollar Tree, just to get everything you see here the way it is. One of the only ones that was furnished upstairs. We have another one in the basement that's furnished. The guy is coming to furnish, I think, this one. We want something really special for the master, so let me show you. This is bedroom number 3. It's the smallest of the 3 upstairs. So we'll put a queen size bed on this wall. That's pretty much all that it can fit. We'll have a dresser there too. A dresser and a mirror, and then a nightstand, and that would be that for this room. A closet in here. And this is the master. We just decided to go with queens for all of them, just to make it easier. So instead of going king size, we're gonna do queen. Really wasn't sure if we want the bed on this wall, going that way, or on this wall, going this way. So that's where we're supposed to go. I'm trying to figure that out. And then so this master has his own bathroom. No tub, but just a shower. And these are built. So these are really nice. So the way I'm furnishing this is definitely on a budget. I did get stuff new, but not like new. It's like wholesale bargain new. This table set, the couch that we got out there was free. And everything else, like I said, we're getting at bargains from like garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, and things like that. We have a budget to stick to, so that's pretty much why I'm trying to stay on target with stuff like that. Not everything is gonna be used. Like I said, some of the bedding is brand new, but it was wholesale deal, so wholesale prices. So that's kind of what this is looking like right now. Very somewhat beginning stages. We have a deadline, and I want it to be done, up and listed by this weekend. So today's Tuesday, and I want it hopefully by Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But yeah, so that gives me like 3 or so days. So
I think every bedroom will be just about the same. We'll put some curtains for the windows. Same setup. Only thing is I don't really know a color scheme, honestly. I'll just know when I get there to the store. It'll just come to me and kind of mix and match that way. I want every room to be different. And thus far, the headboards and the furniture are very different. We got this deep cherry wood here. Another one coming today for this room is gonna be gray, silver-ish. And then for the master, I think we wanna do white. So that's that. Then downstairs we have like a golden oak wood going. So that's that. This is my very first Airbnb, so I really want it to be perfect. A lot of people who've been in the business and got their feet wet are like, you're just so eager, you're just so green behind the ears that you want it to be everything you would want in a home. But really, the people are gonna come and tear up your place, so just spend as little as possible. So I will take that definitely to heart, but also with a grain of salt, because I do want it to, I want to have a standard when it comes to my Airbnbs, and this is my very first one, so I want to get it done right the first time. As far as furnishing goes, as far as decor, as far as the tone that I want to set with it, what kind of personality do I want it to have, and you know, price it accordingly. So obviously it's going to make me money. So this house is actually about 10 minutes or so away from a hospital. And I have a lot of friends who are travel nurses, and they go and have to stay at places for 3 months at a time and things like that. So I kind of got that little bug in my head, like, okay, it's near a hospital. Potentially I could rent it out to a travel nurse, which will cut down my turnover time as far as getting it cleaned and having supplies and things like that, like every other day or every other night. So that's one thing. And then it's also outside of the perimeter, so it's in the suburbs of Atlanta. So it's maybe about 15 minutes from downtown, and you are in a very quiet residential area, suburbia. So you're not, you know, mixed up with the hustle and bustle of the city. You know, this area, I didn't strategically choose it. It just so happened that this house fell in my lap. As far as reaching out to the homeowner, you know, I didn't know. I had a lot of different exit strategies in mind, and it just so happened that I chose Airbnb, because I was like, you know, 2019, my goal was to get one, so this is actually my 2-in-1. It's a great area. It's not too far from Six Flags. Great attractions here, shopping, restaurants. The SunTrust baseball stadium for the Braves is not too far either, near a highway. So it's, I think, ideally located. And like I said, it's just far away from the city that you don't have to worry with crazy traffic. So I think it's a good area. So I'm here in the basement apartment. You caught me as I just finished taking off this seat. I wish you would have seen it before, but this set I think we just put it in yesterday. And got it for a steal off of Facebook Marketplace again. And I thought they were okay, like as is. But then I saw somebody have this exact same set with like a cute fabric seat. So I was like, I asked her how she did it. Then I got to YouTube, my favorite place ever. And I am going to give these a cute little makeover. I'm so excited. So we have to go shopping for some fabric for that. Really, really excited. And then I think the goal is to just get this whole place furnished, ready to go. At least just this basement apartment. I want to show you what all is here. We have the kitchen, granite and white appliances. Real cute, big enough, simple to the point. And then we have our 1 bedroom. Here, this was also a bargain deal that we got. I wanted to put a memory foam mattress topper on this, so that's what we're gonna get from Walmart as well. This is Walmart brand pillow, but I have to get more for it. Obviously, we're gonna go get some cute sheets, some real comfortable, low economic but comfortable sheets from Walmart as well. We already have some hangers in there and iron, so we definitely need to get an ironing board. But yeah, this whole set came for $350, including delivery. Can't beat that. And then here is the 1 full bathroom. So these people are really in for a treat here. I want to put a floor mat here. So yeah, that is the basement apartment. Really, I think should be easy to furnish.
The biggest pro in getting started with an Airbnb unit, I think it's just that creativity and being able to be a designer for a day, a week, a month, or however long it takes you to set it up. I think that was really rewarding to see the finished product. Some people do renovations, fix and flip, so you already have that design in you, but this is a place where you're not gonna just sell it off to the next person. This is your own place, and you get to keep it up for the next guest, and I think that's, for me, that was great, being able to add that creativity into designing this unit.
At the lovely, one and only, Walmart. And I got my list here. If I know I have to get 20 things, what are the things that I need now? Like the top maybe 10 or 5 things that I need now, and are they within the budget? So like frilly things, like what do I have here that made can go? Like I have a water filter. Like, okay, you guys, I don't know. I need to give you a water filter. What else do I have? Ice tray. I think ice trays are important because this fridge or this freezer doesn't have an ice maker, but it's not high on the list. So for the most part, thanks to like the technology age, I look up things online first and I kind of compare. So I definitely was on walmart.com and I knew I needed their brand sheets. So I looked up how much that would cost. So now knowing in the store, I know exactly how much to expect to spend on that. For the most part, I do look online first and then come in store. Or they have the option here at Walmart where you could pay online and just pick it up. But I didn't do that one because I kind of want to see them.
The biggest con for starting a unit up for an Airbnb is the budget, because again, if you're used to doing fix and flips, you know that the budget is always going to be exceeded. So we had a budget for getting this place 100% furnished, and even as it is now, there's more things that we would like to add, just pops of color and artwork and plants and things like that. But we're gonna wait till we actually get revenue and profit to be able to add bit by bit. Be on the lookout for that, or just be cognizant of that. The budget will more than likely be exceeded, and the deadline will more than likely run over as well.
Okay, so because what I saw, I don't see it available, I'll probably just go online and pay for it. And then they have free next day delivery, or you know, free in-store pickup. So that's probably what I would do, to be honest. Because what the heck? Walmart.com. Also, a tip that I was told is to have like 3 sets of sheets per bedroom, or per bed. 3 sets of sheets per bed, so that turnover is a lot easier. I don't know, maybe it does matter. Let me see the curtains. I took a picture of the bathroom curtains. This is what it looks like. I don't know if we can go with that. But I'm gonna go with it, you know, whatever. YOLO. Oven mitt. There go broom over there. Like that. Voila. This will be for the bathroom. Greet me at the front door with all your selection. Yeah, I like this. I like it.
So anybody who wants to get started with an Airbnb, whether you are an investor or whether you're an owner-occupant who maybe has a basement you want to rent out or an extra room, one of the top tips that I will give to you is just know your location. So pick the location accordingly. One piece of research that I did was go to Airbnb, the app itself, typed in a city, and I look around to see, you know, are there basement apartments listed, or are there 5-bedroom homes listed, and just to see what I could actually make putting it on Airbnb. So the top tip, or one of my top tips, is to make sure you know your market, you know your area. You want to make sure that there are other listings, that there are competitors. Some people make a killing if they're the only one, you know, in an area, but you want to have those comps. It's the same thing with any other type of real estate investing. You want to know your market, and you want to know what you could price your unit for. So whether you're just getting started with considering putting your unit on Airbnb, or if you've already put it on Airbnb and maybe had a few guests, one tip that I want to give is to expect the worst. And I really want you to wrap your head around expecting the worst. It is great money, or it could be great money, but it is very, very, very much active. I've got my property listed, and it's been about now 2 weeks, and I've probably been at this unit for 14 days out of those 2 weeks. So it's just making sure that, you know, I'm looking over my cleaner's shoulder because it is new. We're forming a new relationship. I've already had to fire a cleaner. So just really expect the worst when it comes to the people you hire to maybe design the unit, to clean the unit, and also the guests staying in the unit. So it's not all peaches and roses. It's not all, you know, 6-figure months, you know, because a lot of the money will go back into the property. Shop smart. And what I mean by that is, again, go to your Craigslist, your Facebook Marketplace, your OfferUps, apps like that, or sites like that, so that you can get used things for a lot cheaper. Some of the things that I would suggest buying newly, depending on what your unit has, if you don't have appliances and things, you can get some of those used. I got used washer and dryer just fine. So some things you might want to purchase newly would be maybe your electronics, like a television. Definitely want to consider getting new mattresses rather than used. And this probably should have been like the top tip that I gave, but it's very, very important to make sure you try out different security companies and what they offer. You want to make sure that your property is secured first and foremost, and that means with cameras, with an alarm system, and you want to make sure that the companies who's monitoring it offer you the best package. So what we have is 24/7 monitoring, and it's also motion detected camera recording. So that's really, really, really important when it comes to this business, because you see who's on your property. You see if a guest says they're only checking in 4 people, that there's 6 that walk by the camera. So that, I think, is very, very, very vital to have security, and you have cameras on the exterior of the home, and then have locks on doors where a guest is not supposed to be. For instance, if you have a maid closet, make sure that that's locked away. If you have a water heater or a crawl space or something that you don't want guests to be in, then make sure you lock that up. So security is very vital for your Airbnb. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video was very entertaining and informative for you. I hope that the tips helped you out if you are interested in getting your own Airbnb started. Make sure you tune in to more videos from me. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up, comment below, share this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the next one.